side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Syracuse Orange, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. First down here for this offense. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Look at him run through those tacklers. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice game. They're getting closer to the 50.
Chris, what a way to start this game. All this hype and build up of the playoff game. Offensive line says, hey, put it on our back. We'll be able to get things going. And if you can keep running the football like this, man, does it open up the entire playbook.
One play moves the ball to the 41. It'll be first down. It's a shotgun run call. He's brought down, but not before being in enemy territory at the plus 47.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And he'll set up to throw. He slings this one deep down the left side. They cannot stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Wake Forest. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And now the try here for the extra point. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 49. Syracuse lines up quickly. Dropping back, it's Williams. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Syracuse. Lining up to try the extra point. PAT is good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the fair catch, signal for and take it. The Wake Forest offense back out on the field now. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? We'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Now it's second down here. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They'll look to throw it here on second down. He'll take a deep shot here. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, A lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little.
Dropping back. He's going to throw for the first down. He's running out of time here. Oh, that's just a throwaway there on third down. And now a fourth down play coming up.
Oh, he just threw it away here, Chris, and it's not the worst decision. You wish he'd find a guy open to give him a chance for this offense to convert, but at least they have some room now to work if they want to bring the punter out.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. And they'll stop him short of the line of game. Second down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field, it's Williams. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Oh, the pass is picked off. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that front.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Running back grabs it on a screen. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a fourth down play now.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. The tactic works here. Now we've got a fourth down.
And the Demon Deacons will bring their punt team onto the field. When he comes for his second punt of the game. So they'll spot the ball near the 15-yard line. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. Here's the handoff. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line. Syracuse lines up quickly. To the air, it's Williams. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Gonna run it. It's James. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go. Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30. It's an option look. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. That's a gutsy call by this coach at this stage of the game in this field position, but it works.
Yeah, they roll the dice here early in the game, and it works out because if they don't convert there, boy, the opposing offense starts in great field position.
Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Crosses the 10. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Orangemen.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Extra point try coming now. PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. This one will be fair caught. Big Forest sends the offense back out on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Caught on the outside. It's Mays. He'll go down there after picking up a few yards. Not going to be enough for the first. And a completion makes it 2nd and short. He's going to hand this off. Good enough for first down yardage.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Takes the ball and heads to the left side.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Give it to the back again. The Demon Deacons look to keep this drive moving.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now on this drive. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Looking for 6. And he scores. Touchdown, Demon Deacons. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle with the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly. And they're doing so with such high stakes. Answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he takes this from inside the 5. Returner tackled right there. That's when they'll start the drive. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Handoff here from the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Syracuse lines up quickly. Keeping it on the ground here. Finding some room at the 25. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Running past the 45. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Inside the 10. And they stop him just short, but the defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
And I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
After the huge play, they're pounding on the door. It's 1st and goal at the 3. They try to run it with the option. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Syracuse.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Here's a kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. We'll call for the fair catch here. The Wake Forest offense back out on the field now. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And the Demon Deacons offense is on the move now.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. They've got him down out near the 40.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Trying to create here on the move. Looks downfield and finds a receiver and worked his way wide open.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's 1st and goal for the offense.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. 1st and goal just outside the 5. And here's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
2nd down and goal. And off the side, looking for the touchdown. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. An important 3rd down and goal now. Here's the option play. Back's got it on the pitch. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Wake.
Boy, how exciting is this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Handoff to the back. Finds room at the 30. He's swarmed by the defense. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. We go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable.
Brought way downfield for a huge gain. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line.
I mean, the defense knew coming into this game that this guy was going to be a handful. They got to change things up. This guy's already got over 100 yards in this game, and we're in the first half.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Orangeman. This offense cannot be stopped.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Big Forest sends the offense back out on the field now. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive. Or play it safe. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going for a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. First down here for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Taking a shot here. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Touchdown, Wake Forest. This quarterback on fire today.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And the extra point was up and good. BAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here in the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. Contact as he let the ball go. And he pulls in the catch. Finally brought down, but the gain moves it to the 44. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you could see the versatility and what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays.
Let's go! Griffin! Now.
Looking to throw. It's Williams. Here's the throw deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be first down and goal. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. And it's good right down the middle. And with that, they retake the lead. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for three, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Demon Deacons will kick this away to begin the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. They get the second half started with a running play. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Syracuse lines up quickly.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
How about the call here? They go with the screen on third down and short. You don't see that called very often. They're not able to even complete the pass, so no chance at a conversion. So we got fourth and short.
And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. The Wake Forest offense back out on the field now. There's the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer. This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
Got it.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency.
Spider.
And now the handoff. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He pulls it in for a big gain. Touchdown, Demon Deacons. They will claim the second-half lead. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. They get him down, but he found a good lane in that return. So the drive starts with pretty decent field position. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. On the run, it's James. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. Syracuse lines up quickly. Dropping back, it's Williams. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver.
691, Gators score.
And in first down, they go right back to him. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10. And on the carry, he's heading left. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Syracuse.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Point after, knocked right through. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Big Force sends the offense back out on the field now. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. And that will pick up a first down, spotted at 38.
Just the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
And then first down, right back to the running game. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. He's got it for a big gain. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Wink.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
Extra point makes the lead 4. Team has come on the field now to send this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking to throw. It's Williams. Bringing pressure. Junior steps up and makes an impact play. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And they'll use the ground game here. And they'll stop him after a short gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs here in the late stages of this game. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. They'll hand it off. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
That's a great way to start this drive after taking over in really good field position, working with the lead. Chance here for a knockout punch.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Back's got it again. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the 4th quarter.
For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. They'll try to run this one in. Ball carrier tackled there. All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense.
Slide 22. Slide.
And the quarterback will just sneak it now.
Well, I don't blame him. Go with the quarterback sneak here to try to pick up just enough yards for the 1st down. But, hey, man, give credit to that defense. They did not budge at all. They kept him short of the 1st down.
There's a run call on 3rd and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. The field goal is good.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Syracuse lines up quickly. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
That run, good for a 1st down. The offense still rolling. He'll hand it off. Breaking free at midfield. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
He picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down, 2nd and 1.
I'll tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Receivers are bunched together. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. And we've reached now the 2-minute warning. Sets up as a dramatic finish as this offense tries to grab the lead late here. Trying to find room. It's James. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. In the red area, it's James. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Great chance for the offense to tie the game. 1st and goal. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Touchdown, Orangeman. Still no answer for this offense.
Well, Chris, this is exactly what they needed to do. Put a touchdown up on the board. They pull within one in a playoff game. And now it's decision time. Do you tie the game up or potentially take the lead?
Does his job with the PAT, and this ball game is tied here in the 4th quarter. Returner decides to fair catch this. The Wake Forest offense back out on the field now. How do you play this now? Do you call it conservative play and just wait for overtime, or try to make something happen and win in a regulation? Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, I love this play call by the offensive coordinator. We got a tie game. You're around midfield. You come up with a big play. At the very least, you're thinking field goal, possibly touchdown.
Final minute of regulation. The crowd is really getting into it. 2nd down, looking to throw it. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. Catch made down inside the 10. Touchdown, Wake Forest, to claim the lead here in the final minute.
Just so impressed by this offense and the way they've executed throughout most of this day. Now with the game on the line, they deliver and give them the go-ahead score. There's enough time, though, on the clock. The defense is going to have to go out there and make some plays to be able to win this game.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it off here and hope the defense can hold on. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. So here we go. They need a touchdown. Got a little time to work with. How will they play this situation? Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. And a flag flies as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who this is on. So the quarterback lost track of where he was. He was all the way beyond the line of scrimmage before throwing that pass. 7 defensive backs on the field in preparation for this passing down. Back to pass. It's Williams. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. And the offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And it's complete downfield. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. A timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. Oh, and they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback just kneels down. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.